Monday, September 24th. It's a rainy day outside today, and I'm not at school because today is the autumnal equinox. It's my second Monday in a row I've had off, and things are going pretty great. School is very nice. Last time I made a video, it was right before school started and right before I got sick. So I started off school meeting all the kids with a little bit of a runny nose. Um, but I bought medicine for that. They sell medicine for runny noses. And they sell medicine for sore throats. Don't know why they don't put them together, or maybe they do, and I just didn't find that one. But I thought that was interesting that they've decided that a good way to make money is to sell different medicines for each symptom. Um, Japan. So, like I said, class is going really well. The students are, for the most part, really sweet and really nice. There's a couple, kids who just clearly don't care about learning English, and those are the ones who will either just like put their head down on the table during class or just be straight up disruptive and start singing in the middle of class. Um, Karaoke is a big thing here, and kids like to sing, I guess. So that's really funny. Um, but as for the rest of the students, they're really, really sweet, and I feel like they're learning a fair amount. Um, I've really just been doing my self-introduction lesson. There's been a couple times where I'll do something that's a lesson planned by the teacher or a game that I made. Just the other day, we did a bingo game that was revolved around the lesson. Where do you want to go, and what do you want to do? For instance, I want to go to America. I want to go to America to see a baseball game. And it's going pretty well. I think I just finished my third week of school, so I'm about to start my fourth tomorrow. And like I said, things are going great. It's easy enough to make lesson plans for these kids, and I pretty much just make one and then teach that lesson plan over and over and over to every single class. Middle school is a little different because I teach seventh, eighth, and ninth grade, and I have to switch it up a little bit for each class. But for elementary school, typically I'm either teaching just fifth grade one day, and so I just repeat the same lesson over and over for all the fifth graders, or I just teach sixth grade one day, and same thing. Sometimes we'll switch it up a little bit, and I'll have fifth graders and sixth graders in one day, but that's rare. Um, I have about 4 to 6 classes per day. Sometimes I get lucky and the schedule changes, or for whatever reason, I only have 3 classes. And those are during the times I have off, I go to the office, talk with the teachers, or at least attempt to try to talk with the teachers. Some of them speak pretty great English. Like, some of them are borderline fluent, and others are not even close. So I'm trying to flex my Japanese skills a little bit. Uh, I might have mentioned this. I hired a tutor who I meet with every week. Her name is Maki, and she great tutor. I take some lessons with 2 other fellow assistant language teachers, and we learn Japanese together. And so my Japanese has improved immensely, but I still have a long way to go. So I try to speak with the teachers in the teachers lounge when I can, and when I can't, I either work on my lesson plans or study Japanese. Things are going pretty well there. The teachers are pretty nice. Things are going well on that front, I should say. The teachers try to communicate with me, and sometimes will offer me like, here's a candy, or here's, do you want some tea? Which is really nice. This last weekend, I went to Beppu, which is a small town a few hours north that has a lot of onsen. Onsen are like bathhouses. And in Japan, what you do is everyone goes in, the genders are separated, and you go in completely nude and just take a bath. Like, you sit in a hot tub or a sauna or a steam room, One of them that I went into had a sand bath where you just covered yourself with sand, and I thought that was going to be odd. I didn't understand the point, but as soon as I did it, as soon as I put the sand on top of myself, I found it very comfortable and fell asleep. So that was good. Um, but the other cool part was some onsen are more like tourist attractions that you just come in and you look at because they're pretty. And I saw a couple of them that had really colorful hot springs, natural hot springs. And these are just things that don't look like they should exist. Like they just look like they are from another planet. And they were pretty incredible. And I definitely wanted to show you guys that. So take a look.
Pretty. Weird. What? No. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like, yes, it sounds like instantly first off. Fire.
The hot springs I just showed you were unavailable for swimming. However, the other onsen that you could go into to actually bathe and relax and refresh yourself were had essentially a bunch of hot tubs, and they'd have some that were a natural rock pool or outdoors surrounded by a beautiful landscape, or one where you descended down into this corridor and water dropped down from about 10 feet up from long pipes onto your head and gave you a nice water back massage. And those were the ones that I really, really enjoyed because they just leave you feeling just renewed, really. I had back issues just because of the gym I go to, and I think I pulled something. And after going to Beppu yesterday, I feel just exponentially better. My back's not even bothering me anymore. I feel just like I'm ready to take on the week. So, outside of being naked in front of complete strangers, onsen were really awesome and something I would highly recommend. It's a little awkward at first, but if you can overcome that, then it's really, really nice. And like I said, it feels really, really good. So I definitely want to go back there and explore a little bit more because there were so many bathhouses and we went to two. But I will have to wait for another trip. As for upcoming events, I am actually being visited by my buddy Nick, who's doing a teaching position similar to mine, except he's doing it in China. He's coming up in 2 weeks, and we're going to explore Fukuoka, which is an area that's supposed to be the largest and the liveliest city in all of Kyushu, the island in Japan that I'm on. So I'm very, very excited for that. And that's pretty much the big plan going on for me. So I think for this time, I'm going to call it. I wanted to give a shout out to my grandma. Hello, Grandma. Hope all is well and hope you're doing great. I love you. And I want to thank the rest of you for continuing to follow me and continuing to care about what's going on with me. Things are going well. I'm still kind of, I don't know if I'm in the honeymoon phase anymore per se, but I'm definitely still loving this country and this experience and so, so excited to continue the journey. And things are going really well for me. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, you take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye.